everyone. Welcome to another Realcomm live session. My name is Jesse Michael, part of JLL's Retail Solution Advisory Team. And I'm delighted to moderate this conversation and be joined for a really important discussion I find around retail and placemaking and technology and the impact of reimagining retail spaces with this tech. Pleased to be joined by Jason Heymann from CBL Properties and J. Richard Yu from Jamestown. I was going to say North American Properties, but that's changed. Now Jamestown. Really, I think the big difference in what's changed recently in retail real estate has been this change in consumer expectation. The demand of environments delivering meaningful experiences, not just transactions. How retail destinations are becoming, dynamic community hubs, fostering connection, discovery, engagement, technology from AI-powered analytics to IoT infrastructures, the invisible architecture. Enabling this transformation and implementing these solutions requires strategic vision, investment, and organizational alignment. We only have 10 minutes, so we'll go quick, but let's dive in. Jason, maybe just quickly from you, what's sort of your definition of placemaking? Because to everybody it's a little bit different. Maybe just touch on your definition of what placemaking means in retail.
Sure, so I work in the shopping center industry. We have around 55 properties. They are enclosed malls, they are outdoor lifestyle centers, so pretty dynamic in terms of the experiences we're offering our consumers. And placemaking is a very interesting topic when you think about malls. Back in the 80s, malls were established as community hubs. We were very much community stakeholders, very important to kind of the fabric of American pastimes. You go to the mall for experiences and family and friend engagement. And now, kind of post-pandemic, we're seeing that rebirth of that after going through a pretty challenging period of online shopping, taking away some of our consumer. And I think people now are really looking to malls to become, again, that placemaking community stakeholder hub. The younger generations, they know that social media now being the dominant force in their lives, they think of in real life experiences, in-person experiences as kind of a luxury and a status symbol. So we now have that expectations of our shoppers to once again be that real experience-driven place, not just a transactional shopping destination.
Fantastic. And Jay, over to you on sort of your definition of retail placemaking.
Yeah, absolutely. For us at Jamestown, a majority of our assets are outdoor lifestyle centers, mixed-use environments, and for us, again, it's not about the buildings, but what happens in between them. And to Jason's point, living in a post-pandemic world, many of our communities and people are craving connection and IRL experiences. And for us, what we create are essentially a third place. I'm sure a lot of you all have heard this multiple times, but it really truly is what we strive to create, is this community for everyone to be comfortable and to be humble and to have the red carpet rolled out for you. It's all about that experience and hospitality and having these IRL experiences, and to also utilize technology in a way that helps promote this and foster community.
Maybe just keep going and keep riffing on this. I think the important piece here is to understand sort of where a recent example of retail and placemaking and technology have sort of converged together at maybe one asset that stands out to you. Maybe just speak to that if you could.
Yeah, I'll give one example with our assets in Brooklyn, New York at Industry City. It's comprised of 16 buildings spanning over 30 acres, 3 million plus square feet. And in between the buildings, we've curated different sort of vignettes of experiences and working with a fine organization called Collision Project, where we offer up our property as a canvas, both artistically and digitally, to bring in artists to support the community and our guests, whether it's interactive with projection mapping, or it's as simple as our most recent Chinese Lunar New Year exhibition, where we stacked a couple of crates and really created this fun Instagrammable moment where we take this piece of technology, let's say your mobile device, and our guests will use their phones to take a picture of this, and then it helps promote this without the marketing teams doing a heavy lift on promoting this activation. So in itself there is wonderful, and to work with these groups to really promote, again, community as well as the arts is a wonderful aspect of how we build community and also support placemaking at an asset like Industry City.
Cool. And you mentioned community, and I'm going to move to Jason now. Just maybe speak to how you're enhancing the customer journey from, pre-visit to while they're on site to post-visit. You mentioned community. I'm going to go there. I'm sure that's going to be a part of your answer, but maybe just your side on an example from there. From the
I think community is a great place to start. So, especially given we only have a few minutes for this conversation, but in terms of technology, our texting platform, our texting tool is really powerful. The number one social app is WhatsApp. For many generations, not just the Generation Alpha and Generation Z, but I think that people are looking to their application, social media, to try to come up with what they're going to do and what they want to be tapped into. And so we found some really powerful technology with our texting tool where we're able to, have one-on-one conversations. So it's a two-way conversation. People are able to text back and forth with us, and we can start to develop relationships, hence the name community for that platform. But what we've done in terms of how we leverage that technology is we deploy keywords and QR codes and opportunities to engage across all tactics. So whether it's digital or in person at the mall through our signage or through some of our activations, we invite people to engage with us. We provide them a service of having that communication, giving them that information they're looking for, but then what we do on the back end is start really understanding who, why, when, where, what, how our customers are engaging with us, which is really powerful data because we're able to really create personalization, not just, hey, first name, good to see you, but really personalization into, I know you love this, I'm gonna deliver something that's gonna match what you're looking for, as well as we're able to understand at scale what works and what doesn't. So our marketing efforts are really, really strengthened by, hey, this is where we're going to deploy technology and marketing dollars because it's proven that this is where people are engaging with us. Same with all of our inventory. And then of course, selling that. There's a lot of opportunity to kind of take that awesome undeclared or zero-party data and share that with advertising opportunities to maximize ROAS for those companies, but also for us to then deliver meaningful advertisements to our consumers to help further their shopping intents.
Love it. So with you have 1 minute, and I'm going to give Jay 1 minute because we're almost done. Would you say that's the backbone then for sort of the next 3 to 5 years for CBL and marketing efforts moving forward? Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the most experimental landscape that we have. It's very fail-proof, so we can test out a lot. I think we've really developed this pioneer state of mind. We really have to be fearless to go explore really wild territories, take those learnings and bring it back to the community that we're working with. And it's proved time and time again over these past few years that that's the landscape to test out things and then deploy at scale. Interesting. And Jay, from your perspective, any core technologies over the next 3 to 5 years that you're looking at from a placemaking perspective, just to enhance those retail assets? Absolutely. I think for us, loyalty is very interesting, and we'd love to capitalize on that. How can we further that experience and also get more tenant participation, and also work closely with our leasing teams as well? I was talking to someone after our session about looking more closely with our leasing teams and what they're seeing in terms of like retail-tainments, eater-tainments even, these new categories that are popping up for us to capitalize on this new movement, and taking loyalty as one category there to see how we can capitalize that to really make more informed decisions, but also elevate that guest experience to not just provide them, incentives, but what more could we do from a hospitality and property management standpoint, and also leaning more into that data too. So looking forward to what's next there with that aspect. That's awesome. Any core technology that's behind that, outside of the loyalty program? Aside from the MyFlex rewards platform that we've invested in right now, I think we're also going to be looking at all other data components like a placer that we use for looking at dwell time, and also parking counters and some of those other technologies that we have currently in-house, but also seeing what else is out there in the marketplace. Very cool. All righty. Thank you both for your time. Thank you.
Thanks so much.